Alright, so let's look at this question. So a metal carbonyl with an empirical formula of this is cobalt. So let's put it there. This is cobalt and this is carbon monoxide, right? So showed a parent peak at 342 mass units in its mass spectra. So predict its structure given this value. So the first thing we need to do is to determine the molecular formula, and that's basically N empirical equals to mass units, right? So basically we have our N here, and then we have the empirical formula to be CO, which is cobalt, and then we have carbon monoxide 4, and then the mass units to be 342. So N 59 plus 4 times 2 to give 342. Recall that we have this to be 12 plus 16, so that's 28. So this is 28 times 4, right? So N have it to be 171, and then we have this to be 342. So we have our N to be 342 over 171. So we have N to be 2, right? So the next thing we need to do is to we need to put that our 2N equals to 2 to be cobalt and CO4, right? So we have this to be CO2 and CO8. So this is the molecular formula. So now to predict its structure, we can actually do it in this way. First, calculate the mm value using the EAN rule to determine the number of metal to metal bond. But in this case, since we only have 2 atoms of cobalt, that may not be necessary. So what we just need to do here is to draw the structure and calculate the 18 electron rule to be sure that it is stable. So that's what we need to do here. So we simply have that cobalt, CO, and we have 8 of it. So let's say we have CO, let's put it this way. So let's say CO. Also for this, we have it to be CO, we have a CO, and we also have it to be CO. So that's 8. So the next thing, let's say we have CO and CO. So that gives 8 rather. This is 6 and this is 8. So now to confirm this structure, we need to calculate its 18 electron rule. So how do we calculate the 18 electron rule? The first thing is to calculate the let's divide it. So we can calculate for one side. So we simply have for this side. So the electron on the central atom is 9. So C equals to 9 electrons. So the next thing we need to do, the CO bond, since it's divided, we have 1 electron, right? So the next thing we need to do, the CO cobalt carbon monoxide bond. So in this case, we have 2 electrons. So that's 1, 2, and then 3. So that's CO bond. So that will be 2 times 3 of them. So we have 6 electrons. And for this one that were divided, we simply have 1, and we have 1. That will be plus 2 electrons. So that gives a total of 18 electrons, right? So basically we can see that this structure is stable. So this is the structure for it, right?